dance party by myself. This guy's looking at me. Are you dancing this morning? It's Saturday. You guys, I have you in a totally weird spot. Let me show you what I'm using as my phone prop. Hello. It's my elephant. Yeah. So I use that elephant at work. What am I hitting up here? I use that elephant at work for, like, if there's an elephant in the room, there's the police. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting in the parking lot, sir. I promise. If there's an elephant in the room, this thing's gonna drive me nuts. I got one of those air fresheners from Bath and Body Works, the ones that don't really smell that great. I mean, they smell great, like if you put them up your nostril, but in general, they just don't do much for the car. So I put it like right over my head so I can pretend the car smells delicious. I don't have a mount for my window anymore. That went away in the car accident. So I'm back at Weight Watchers meetings after all my good times last week with bruising and all that good stuff. WW, not Weight Watchers, WW, whatever. I don't know. Wellness at work. I don't understand why. I don't understand why you changed the name, but I get it. I mean, I get it that it's marketing, but I still don't understand. You can get it and not understand, right? Sure. Okay, so I went to my weigh-in. I know a lot of you guys are just here for that. I am at let's see, can you see it? 250.8. I am down 1.4. I felt like that was a good weigh-in, considering last night we went out to this place called Stanley's Barbecue. And I got a 1 meat plate. I got the turkey breast. And I feel like whenever you go to those barbecue places, there's bad reception. Uh-oh, cat. Really? Is it better? Can you guys see me? If you can see me, give me a thumbs up or say hi or something. Sometimes I have trouble in this little spot. Oh, it's pixelated. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Maybe it's my elephant's fault. Is that better? It's very overcast here, and it's been raining and raining and raining. So, better? Okay, so maybe it's just cat. I'm sorry, cat. I don't look that great anyway, so you can just listen. And there's nothing to see really at the moment. So, some of the barbecue places marinate their meat in like a sodium-rich marinade. So, I feel like sometimes you retain a little water, especially after eating out. But I had a really good week on program. I'm just, kind of been back in the zone the last couple weeks. Last week I was pretty much the same, and I think a lot of it was swelling, and now I'm going back down, you guys. So I'm back almost under 250 again, which is wonderful. When I got back from the cruise, I was at 260. So I'm very excited to be heading back in that direction. Kat, are you better? I hope so. I hope Kat's better. So yeah. So good morning. How was your weigh-in? How's your life going? I had a cool little thing pop up in my Facebook feed this morning that said, self-care is not selfish. And I really do see weigh-in as self-care at this point. So sometimes self-care isn't that fun. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's just something you have to do. And you do it because you know you're taking care of yourself, like going to the doctor, going to weigh in when you think you're going to have a gain. I really thought this morning I would have like a gain or stay the same because of the barbecue last night. Oh, so anyway, I just ate the turkey breast. I had 2 bites of the beans. I had 2 bites of potato salad. I had 1 or 2 bites of coleslaw. and we were out with friends. So I just tried to talk a lot to them. And because I had so much protein, it really filled me up. So, hi, Dawn. How you doing? You put your name on your YouTube login. I love that. I can actually see who I'm talking to. Kat just got back from Orlando, eating out a lot. Yeah, I have a lot of family in Orlando. So I love to go there and do Disney and do Universal and eat out and see family and go to the beach. And then I always come home and I'm chunky, chunkier. So I get it. Hi, April. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Nancy. Hey, guys. Hi, Terry. I think Jean. Good to see you all this morning. So anyway, just thinking about self-care and weighing in self-care. So I got my butt up, even though I really was enjoying the bed this morning. And the rain makes me lazy. So because I didn't go last week, my little lady gave me both thingies. They're not a brochure anymore. They're like a handout. And they're kind of coated like in this wax. ASMR. This wax coating. So if you spill something on them. The cool thing about the new WW handouts are the recipes on the back, even though sometimes they're inaccurate. So make sure when you look at the points values on these right there, that you calculate them yourself, because sometimes the points are not right. And then sometimes you can make them like so much more low point. Like this one today is mojo marinated flank steak with peppers, and they are serving it on white rice, which is one of the main ingredients. And I kind of feel like, right? Am I right? Am I right? Here, look at the picture. See the rice? So it's 8 smart points a serving. I feel like you could do a combo. Now, what I like to do lately is to mix my riced cauliflower with real rice, or I mix my pasta with the spiral pasta. So I feel like I'm eating sort of the real deal, but I'm cutting my points. So I'll do half of a serving of pasta and then a really big serving of the spiralized zucchini, or I'll do a whole bag of the rice cauliflower and just do 1/4 of a cup of white rice, and I can kind of trick myself a little bit. So I've been doing that, trying not to eat so many like starchy things. This last week, I was really trying to eat more whole foods. I know I'm not really filming like my what I eat in a day right now. I just need a break from all that. So my choice was to either continue trying to do that or just go off YouTube. So I was like, no, we're going to make this doable right now until after Lent, and then we'll kind of reevaluate. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing, is making really high volume dinners with a lot of veggies, lots and lots of veggies, lots of protein. I've cut back on my fruit consumption because I was eating. Now, fruit is wonderful and I love fruit, and there are a lot of people that can lose a lot of weight eating a ton of fruit. For whatever reason, if I eat a lot of fruit, I just either maintain or I go up. And so I've stopped eating like a whole melon in a day, and I'll just eat 1/4 or 1/2, and then I'll have maybe one other small serving of fruit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look at my press-on nails. These are those plastic ones that you press on. I've been saving money doing that. So my husband was out of town this last week, so I got to just eat at home. I made a big thing of oven roasted chicken breast with a lot of rosemary and other spices on it in the oven, and I ate on that for a few days. I had some shrimp, I had some eggs for dinners, and just lots of veggies and lots of water. And then I've been doing Leslie Sanson. I'm saying her name right because you guys have corrected me like 10 million times. So I've been doing Leslie and getting some activity in and bringing snacks on the road. I have not been eating out, and that seems to help, except for last night, which that was with my husband who just got back in town and some friends of ours. So I'm just seeing that gradual, it's very gradual with Weight Watchers, with WW. So if you just started Weight Watchers, that first couple of weeks you may see some big losses, and then it's going to be slower. So WW says 0.5 to 2 pounds a week is the rate of weight loss that they aim for that's what they're basing your intake, like your point values on. So everyone has individualized points. I don't know if you know this, but if you're, they look at your height, your weight, your age, and I don't know if you're a redhead, crazy. I don't know what they look at, and then they calculate stuff. So I'm still at 30 points. My points did not go down today, and they'll probably drop it another like 10 pounds or something. I think the lowest I got point wise was 28 points or 27 points a day. But I've really been trying to stick to around 23. That seems to result in a weight loss for me. And then on the weekends, sometimes I go into my weeklies, and I'm trying not to eat all of my weeklies like I used to do. That basically resulted in a maintain for me. So Terry says they also look at your activity level. Okay, that's cool. I'm not exactly sure. Oh yeah, they do like light. I remember on the app, you do like light, moderate, or high activity. I always put no activity because I really am not that active. I feel like if you're light activity, that was probably back when I had more of an office job where I did walk around the office a lot, and then moderate would have been my nursing on the floor job, and then high activity would be like if you're a physical trainer or you're in the military or something. That seems like that would be high activity to me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sure you will. Yeah, so we got a cool recipe today, and then the topic was to move more each day, which is a good segue into what we were just talking about, and just tips on, picking opportunities to move more, and looking at days that you're going to be very busy, that it's harder to incorporate exercise into, and finding ways just to move more in that day. Like while you're brushing your teeth, doing some back and forth Leslie Sanson moves while you're brushing your teeth. If you do have a minute to sit down and watch some TV during the commercials, getting up and down, up and down. You can also do Leslie Sanson moves while you're watching TV. I've been doing some more of that. Just incorporating, like if you go to the store, making sure that you park, as far away as you comfortably can, to increase your steps, stuff like that. So I feel like we've talked about that a lot at WW, but they're always talking about increasing your activity. Whatever. Increase your activity. I'm trying. I really am trying. I'm not doing as much as I was doing. So I think that was part of my weight gain, is that I stopped walking as much as I was walking. So I picked up a new I bought a new cookbook. Listen, this one's a Mexican food cookbook. And, okay, so somebody else says activity has nothing to do with your points. Okay, I don't know. I don't work for WW. Somebody that works for WW set us straight. Didn't it used to? Maybe that was MyFitnessPal. Anyway, moving on. I bought a new cookbook. This one just came out. They have like seasonal cookbooks at WW. And this one had a lot of vegan recipes in it. Some soups and things that I thought looked really delish. And I love Mexican food. I live in a part of the country where we like to eat lots of Mexican food. And so we do a lot of potlucking during Lent. We have a midweek service on Wednesdays at like 5:30 or 6, where we go and we have a service, and then we eat in the middle of the week, and we all bring vegan things to share. So there were some cool recipes in here that I wanted to tell you all about. If I can find them again, bear with me for just a second. And these are going to be more kind of vegan ideas, but there was a shrimp and roasted tomato soup that looked really yummy. I'm eating a lot more shrimp. Are you guys eating a lot of shrimp on WW? Oh, this looks so good. Black bean and sweet potato soup. I love sweet potatoes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Lentil and roasted vegetable soup. That looked delish. There's a vegetable and avocado salad That looked really yummy. They had a lot of chicken recipes, a lot. So if that's something that you're concentrating on, for sure. Chili rub salmon with a fruit salsa. That sounded so yummy. I must be hungry this morning because everything I saw in this looked delicious. This last week I was working on using some of the simpler recipes in my books, and I'm having a get together at my house on Tuesday. So I'm having the ladies from the church come over, and I'm having everybody bring a Lenten recipe to share. And the idea is we come up with all kinds of new things that we can make over Lent. And a lot of times they're very WW friendly because it's no meat, no dairy, no wine, no oil. And so, we do a little bit of shellfish here and there. So you can really, calculate points easily, very easily. So we're doing that. And then we're also going to talk about, we bring baskets to church. I think I showed you guys last year, if you go back to my Pascha, my Easter vlog. Actually, I think I had to take my Easter vlog down because remember I had accidentally shown my credit card. Do you guys remember that? And then someone was like, hey, dork, we can see your credit card. And so I took my Easter vlog down, and I don't know that I ever went back and edited it. So if you want to go back and look, I don't watch my old videos because I feel like a dork watching my old videos. So I don't really watch them. So I don't know. Oh, by the way, a large Chick-fil-A, there's a big tractor coming at me. A large Chick-fil-A diet lemonade is 1 smart point. I looked it up after I drank it. I thought it was 2, so I was glad it was only 1. Somebody asked me why. There's a lot of sugar in just lemons in general. They have sugar because they're a fruit. So, and I think also they use, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure you will. They use Splenda, and Splenda has carbohydrates in it. So I didn't know if you all knew that, but 1 packet of Splenda has 1 carb, I think. So hi, True Treats. Emily said, did you make those Kodiak muffins? No, ma'am. I'm kind of saving those for Lent. No, I didn't. I haven't really. The last couple weeks I've been kind of just trying to get myself back together after my car accident, honestly. So I've just been doing very simple, very, very simple, trying to get back into a healthy rhythm, trying to make sure that I say my prayers in the morning and focus on the things that are important. And then my husband wasn't home all week. So he was at a clergy conference in Atlanta. So it was just me. So if I make a whole bucket of muffins, it's just me and him now. The boys aren't around. So we just don't eat a whole bucket of muffins. But I will. I'll make the muffins here at some point. I would tell you that I would show you all, but I'm just in a kind of weird place with YouTube where I'm on here because I have a lot of people in here that I care about and that I want to be in community with, but I don't feel like I have a lot of content right now that I can generate. So my next thing is my giveaway. So we'll see. We might have one of these in my giveaway. I have something on order that's coming for my giveaway that I'm very excited about. I've just been collecting things here and there. I don't know when I'm going to do my giveaway. Okay, yes, I could freeze some. Thank you, Emily. I could. You're right. I mean, I always have a good excuse for why I don't do things. So, but yes, if you are an empty nester and you want to make a bucket of muffins, you can definitely freeze them. So, I will tell you that I eat a lot of leftovers. My husband does not like leftovers. I don't know if you live in a house like that, but my kids were kind of like that as well. So if I make, right now, if I make a big pot of soup, I am stuck with a big pot of soup for myself. And after a couple of days, you don't want to eat that anymore. So I've been trying to find recipes that are just for like 1 or 2 people. And then I'm really trying to simplify and watch the process stuff. I've had a lot of people here on my channel just sort of mention, hey, the process stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I heard you. I heard what you were saying. And so I do have the Built bars. I've been having a Built bar maybe every day or every other day. But otherwise, I've been trying to cook at home and just keep things, not as cuckoo. This last week, I drank half and half in my coffee. I don't like the fat-free half and half. I know some of you guys love it. I just don't. I like half and half. So I kind of moved away from the sugar-free creamer that was just like a bucket of chemicals. Everything is a bucket this morning. So that's where I'm at, friends. I have on my Magnolia. Oh, Magnolia. You guys like Magnolia? I love Magnolia. I've been there several times. So Fixer Upper, one of my favorite shows. I have my Magnolia t-shirt on. I'm going to go home. I'm going to do some cleaning, some grocery shopping today. My mom and I are going to a store called Cato. Oh, you know what I could do? I could make those muffins and I could give some to my parents. That would probably be a good idea. My parents are cycling in and out of, they do keto for a week and then they come out of keto and they do Weight Watchers or something else and then go back to keto. They're kind of on that cycle where they're trying all these different things. I've been trying to get them to just do Weight Watchers with me, but the weight loss is slow on Weight Watchers. You guys, it is meant to be a lifestyle, lifetime change. And so the weight loss is slow. And for people that want fast results, they get frustrated. So like my parents are the perfect example. They'll do Weight Watchers for 1 or 2 weeks and they just lose maybe 2 to 5 pounds. And they feel like, oh, on keto, I could lose a lot faster. The thing that they're not getting is for them, because I've seen this happen with them, is they've done keto and they've lost a huge amount of weight and then they've gained it back because for them, it's not a lifestyle that they personally can sustain long term. So, and I know I like all forms of healthy weight loss. So I'm not going against keto. If keto works for you and you can maintain that the rest of your life, go for it. That is totally up to you. Okay. But for them, I've just seen them kind of cycling for probably the past 5 years and they'll go really, really low. And then they stop doing keto because they get tired of making like fat bombs and, they want to eat bread or whatever. And then their weight comes back up and then they might try some like crazy diet and then they might try Weight Watchers for a couple of weeks. And when they try Weight Watchers, it's so funny because they'll be like, oh, this is so great. We feel like we can do it for, a long time. And we love that we can eat whatever we want. Just we have to watch the quantities and all that stuff. And then for whatever reason, I think it's just the weigh-ins are, 0.5 to 2 pounds a week. If you're losing 2 pounds a week, wow. On Weight Watchers, that's incredible. You must have a very high metabolism. Maybe you're breastfeeding or something like that. I've never lost 2 pounds a week on Weight Watchers. Mine really does end up being, and I'm 46 and I'm 5'9". Mine ends up being half a pound to a pound a week is what I usually end up losing on WW. And that can get frustrating. But if you look at that, so if you lose a pound a week, you're 50 some pounds for the year. So if I could just stick with it, if you lose half a pound a week, you're 20 some pounds for the year. So overall, it's not discouraging, but in the moment, in the day, it's discouraging, and to some people. So you got to wrap your head around that. Hi, Nancy, how you doing? So that's kind of what we've been talking about. I have a lot of people at church that are on keto. I have several friends that have done really well on keto and have lost lots of weight on keto. And then, it's maintenance. And from what I understand, I've never been there. Maintenance is the hard part. Getting to maintenance and then staying there long term is what we all seem to have a big struggle with. And I really, really, really want to do this on Weight Watchers because I really like eating this way. And I want to eat this way for the rest of my life. I like tortillas. You guys, I like tortillas. I want to eat, a fish taco on a tortilla. I don't want to eat it on a bed of cauliflower rice. Well, for me, that doesn't sound great. So, all right. There's my little, is that a rant? Was that a rant? I don't know. Next time you'll see me, let's see. I might do a check-in middle of the week. We'll see. Are you guys getting your little awards for tracking? You can trade them in on stuff. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? What are they called? They're not awards. They're like points. You get points for tracking on your app. So you can trade them in for stuff on the Weight Watchers site. Or now they have it where you can donate the points. So just FYI, you can donate your points. And Weight Watchers will provide fruits and vegetables for a family at need for 1 week if you donate a certain amount of points. Wellness points. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. So check that out. I think that's pretty cool. I don't really want the junk I saw on the website. I shouldn't say it like that. I wasn't real impressed. So, I mean, you can get a lunchbox if you want, but I'd rather give fruits and vegetables to someone in need. So I thought that was really cool that they give you that option. So if you get the stuff that you want on the website and then you want to donate your points, that sounds like a really cool idea. Other than that, blue dots, I've been working on those. I think I'm at like maybe 75% of February so far for blue dots. I am doing a blue dot challenge over on my Facebook page. Sometimes I get over there and sometimes I don't. Terry's been using her points for Weight Watchers products, so that's cool. My Weight Watcher leader, he is trying to earn this men's shirt. And then he said when he's done that, he's done with trying to get items off the website and he's going to donate his points because he said for guys, there's really not a lot on there for the guys. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I didn't buy any of their snacks. I'm trying to get away from the processed snacks, so I'm not buying any of those right now. I've got the Built Bars. That's my snack that I have right now in the pantry. And then everything else I'm trying to do like Whole Foods. So, oh, Wins. Rebecca, it's Wins? I don't know what they're called. You guys, I'm terrible at this stuff. This is why I would never be a good leader, because I would just ramble on and I would get distracted. God bless you all for watching my channel for this long. Okay, I'm going to go. Have a great day. Get your water out. Hi to all of you that I didn't say hi to. And have a good week. I'll see you maybe midweek check-in. And I'm sorry that the reception wasn't that great and that my phone is propped on a stuffed elephant. What are you going to do? Gonna get blue dots this week. Gonna do Leslie. Gonna be happy. Self-care. Bye. Stay in orbit.